Hi guys, it's weird lighting. Happy Thursday. So I just wanted to come on randomly. I was taking a little bit of a break from some calls and some emails that I've been getting to. So for those that are joining in record mode, thank you for stopping by. Feel free to leave any questions below. I want you guys to interact with me. I want you guys understanding a little bit more. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Scott Aaron from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And one of my biggest passions is lead generation. And you know, there's a lot of people that talk about lead generation, and they do lead generation. And you know, what I want to basically say to people is that, there's all different forms. People can pay for leads. People can connect with people organically. And for me, hi, Betsy from Allentown. And what I have found is that any business that requires customers, requires people, requires conversations. What's up, Kalamazoo? And what I have found is that social media, now that we are in the digital age, the game has changed. People can go online and, do whatever they want. Hi, Doug. And for me, having multiple online businesses, it's key for anyone, whether you're doing your business full-time, whether you're doing your business part-time, some of the time, all the time. If you don't have conversations, you don't have a business. And if you're in a network marketing business, if you're in a direct sales business, if you're in any sort of internet marketing business, one of the number one platforms that people utilize is Facebook. It's the largest social media platform. It's the easiest one to use. And what I have found is that's really great. And what I always asked myself is, once I figured that out, once I got the hang of this, then what? Then what's next? Because I'll share with you guys the reason why I really got motivated and driven to moving into the online space is, as a personal trainer, I only got paid for my time. And I was very fearful that if I got sick, or if I got injured, or if I got hurt, I wouldn't be able to train, which means I wasn't going to be able to make money. So when people ask the question, what are you doing? What are you currently doing right now to connect with people? And people will say, I'm using Facebook and belly to belly or Instagram or something like that. Now, the response that you're typically going to hear is, that's great, but that doesn't count. And the reason why those things don't count is because it's expected. If you're in an online business, it's expected for you to use Facebook and do belly to belly. But what else are you doing? Hi, Roseanne. Hi, Dee. And what I can tell you is, when I found myself asking that question, I was like, wow, what else am I doing? And I always played the story in my head, what if Facebook had a little bit of a bug and they had to shut it down for a second and they had to retool things, and I was unable to train, I was unable to get to work? How would I connect with people? So that also scared me into moving into something else. And for me, so if you're in a product-based business, Facebook is where we go. But you guys have to understand, Mark Zuckerberg did not invent Facebook for product sales. If that makes any sense. Guys, you can interact with me. I'm open to questions. All the money, books I've read states, find something that makes you money while you sleep. Vending machines. Thank you, Donald. Here's the thing. So Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook when he was in college for people to connect with each other socially, social network. So you have to understand is that if you're in an online business, if you own an online business, if you're a network marketer, if you're in direct sales, thank you, Denise. Here's what I found. So everyone on Facebook, most of the people on Facebook are using it for what everyone uses it for. They use it for pictures of their kids, of their pets, of their significant others, when they're on vacation, the food that they're eating, their pets, where they're traveling, in traffic, complaining, celebrating, births, weddings, anniversaries, engagements. It's all personal. Thank you, Denise. Love you so much. That's what Facebook was developed for. Now, fast forward to 2009. 2009 is when network marketing, direct sales, online marketing, internet marketing started to really, really grow. And this is just in the United States. In the US alone, 1 out of every 20 users on Facebook were using it for the purposes to grow their business. 1 out of every 20, which means there was a very, very big pool of people to connect with. Now, fast forward to the end of 2016, 1 out of every 9 people in the United States are on Facebook using it for an online-based business. That number in 6 years has been cut in half and is on pace in the next 3 years to be cut in half again, which means by 2019, 2 years, 1 out of every 4.5 people are going to be on Facebook in the United States or your respected country for internet marketing, online marketing, direct sales purposes, because it's the easiest thing to teach. Now, here's what you need to think about. Most people are using Facebook for what they want to use it for. If you're in an online-based business, you're using Facebook for what you want to use it for, to promote a product or service by talking about a lifestyle, which is good because you need people to purchase your products. Now, industry-wide, product and service industry-wide, between 80 to 88% of all companies are consumer-based, meaning there's about a 12 to 15% range that people use, obviously, products or services to also build a business, but most of those people are just using and enjoying the products like most people do. Now, if you're to take a look at those numbers, most of those people are going to be found on Facebook, because if you're in an online-based business, you're promoting a lifestyle. You are promoting a way to get healthy, right? So what you're doing is you're putting out there the results, the positiveness of what you can do. Hi, Diana. And here's the thing. The thing that I've realized and I have found is that that's great, but it's very hard to network for someone to build a business with you when you are being taught to use a specific platform to get product users. Because here's what I found. When you're promoting a way and a system for people to come on board and use your product or service, that is why they're coming to you. They're coming to you for one reason and one reason only, to get the results and to feel the way that you've been talking about, you've been promoting, or you've been letting people see the results of others. So if this is all resonating and makes sense with you guys, I would love to hear back. Just hit the thumbs up or heart or smiley face, just so I know that you guys are watching and understanding. I would love to hear and have you guys interact and let me know that this is resonating. So you can do that at any point, just so, okay, there we go. Okay, good. Perfect. All right. So if you take a look at that, people are coming to you. Thank you, Denise. People are coming to you for that product or service. Okay, so I'm just going to use an example. So I'm going to use Denise since she's on here right now. So Denise has been following me on Facebook and she sees the results of my clients and what they're getting. So she reaches out to me and she says, Scott, I would love to learn more about what you're doing to help the people that you've been working with. She sends me an inbox. I go through some qualifying questions. I get her on the phone and she joins me on my journey in helping people. What up, Aaron? So Denise is coming to me for personal reasons only. That's why she's coming to me. So she's not coming to me interested in learning how to do what I do as a business or to earn other income just yet. Now, is that a possibility? Absolutely. But you have to remember, people come to you first for their own specific reason. And on Facebook, the way that Mark Zuckerberg set it up is that he wants people to connect socially, not business-like. If that makes sense, if anything is making sense and you guys are resonating with this as I'm going, just hit those thumbs up. Now, so I'm coaching Denise and I'm taking her, on her journey and I'm assisting her. And, eventually, the conversation might come up where, I might say to Denise, listen, you're getting great results. You're feeling good. How would you feel about sharing this with others since you love it so much? Now, this goes one of two ways. It's a 50-50 shot. They're either going to say, yes, I would love to share this with others. Others deserve to feel that way. But here's what I found. The majority of people, and you can disagree with me all you want, but I've done the numbers. I know how many people I've enrolled, but here it is. What you're going to find is that when you bring that up to people, when you ask that question, one thing comes along with that. And I call it the excuse train. So it sounds great in theory, but when you say that to the potential person that you want to build your business with, they start saying things like, I have kids, I already have a job, I don't have time, I don't want to post on Facebook. So all these things. And how does that make you feel? That makes you feel like, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this business. No, but you are. Because you have to understand, if you go back to what I said in the beginning, that 88% of online businesses where it's an online or service industry-based business like network marketing that is providing a good or service, 85 to 88% are just consumers. And Facebook is targeting the consumer. So the question is, where can I still go to not only still target the consumer, but have more business conversation? And that's when a year and a half ago, I started to jump on LinkedIn in addition to Facebook. Because the other thing that I realized is that Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends, and then you need to start unfriending people, or you start getting what they call followers. Or the mistake that some people make is they start a business page, which is fine, but the only way that you're really going to get viewership from that is if you pay people to go and like it or send it to your friends. Now, so here's the other thing. You need to have more conversations. The fact of the matter is, if you have no leads, if you have no one to talk to, you're not enrolling people in your opportunity, and you are not going to build a business. Tornado warning. That's right. Exactly. Hi, Michelle. So that's what you guys have to understand. When people say, well, I'm not really happy with my business, and I say, well, how many people are you talking to a week? How many people on Facebook are reaching out to you for the products or for what you're doing as a business? And if you've been on this journey or on your journey for 8 or more months, the answer is going to be somewhere between 2 and 8. And that's a lot. That's a lot from Facebook. I've been doing this for 4 years, but here's what I realized is that you can't do all the reaching out on Facebook. You have to do things in such a way where people are so engaged, they're so inspired by what you're doing that they reach out to you. You have to sit there and wait for them to reach out to you. If you're someone that is serious about this business, if you are someone that is serious about growing their business, having more conversations, you have to do more of the reaching out. LinkedIn is the perfect platform for that. That's why it was created. So here's what I want you guys to think about. Now, if you're in a network marketing company, you are now being trained to use your social media sites, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as a network marketer. So now you're not using it as the everyday person. You're doing things the everyday person does, but you're sliding in there the things that you're supposed to be doing as a network marketer. Now, so think about this. So why not apply what you've been taught doing that and use it on something like LinkedIn? So when I said to myself was, so I can use LinkedIn the way that everyone's using LinkedIn, or I can use it for what I do for a living. So if you're in real estate, you use it as a real estate agent. If you're a network marketer, you use it as a network marketer. If you're a personal trainer, you use it as a personal trainer. If you're in a business that requires people, requires closing sales, requires conversations, then you need to be doing the reaching out. And people sometimes ask me, well, I don't know. And here's what I ask people. Are you really serious about replacing or increasing your income to do this full time? Why I ask that question is because it really defines if someone is really serious about building this or if they're just going to kind of continue to do what they do. Because here's what I found. If you use LinkedIn to its full capability, you could achieve everything you want. So here's the thing. There are 480 million users globally on LinkedIn. 480 million. Now, about 15 months ago, Microsoft bought out the rights to LinkedIn, which is an amazing thing because Microsoft is seeing the trend of how people are using social media to connect. So now they've changed the entire algorithm around. Again, if this is resonating, just hit that like button just so I know, hearts, whatever, smiley faces, just so I know that you guys are obviously resonating with this. Now, what you have to understand when Microsoft did this, they're changing the trend of how people connect. So here's the thing. LinkedIn was created for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is to give business professionals a platform to collaborate and talk. That's number 1. Number 2, it's a platform to collaborate and talk, but people are on LinkedIn to learn about opportunities where they can make more money. So, if you have an online business, if you have a product or service, or if you have an opportunity-based business like network marketing, direct sales, internet sales, you have both. So there are a pool of people that are waiting to be talked to about what you can do for them. So when I started to realize this, and this is something that Susan Sly taught me very, very, very early on, She said, Scott, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, how am I going to recruit me today? Perfect question. I can't recruit me on Facebook. I can't. Because Facebook is used for product users. So I said to myself, LinkedIn, business professionals. So there is definitely somebody out there that owns a gym, is a certified sports nutritionist and certified personal trainer that might be in the same pain that I was in before I said yes to my network marketing opportunity. So I started to scratch my head. Now, here's the cool thing. For those of you that do not know, the number one connecting point between any two people is pain. That brings two people together. When you can share pain, frustration in what you're doing in business, that level of relatability and connectability goes through the roof. So when I realized this on LinkedIn, I started connecting with people just like me. Other trainers, other nutritionists, other gym owners. If you're a nurse, talk to nurses. Don't talk to other trainers. If you're in real estate, talk to other real estate agents. Do not talk to chiropractors because you're not going to have anything to relate to them. You want the level of relatability so sky high that people are going to say, you know what? I'd be silly to not at least take a look. But here's the other big difference about LinkedIn. You lead with the opportunity and you close with the products. I'll say that again. You lead with the opportunity, but you close with the products. Because here's the thing. And you guys, at any point, if you guys have any questions, you can resonate with this, hit that thumbs, whatever you want to hit. So here's the thing. The reason why every single body that is in network marketing, direct sales, whatever your opportunity is, and you're staying on there is because you believe in one thing and one thing only. You believe in the products that you put in your body and you want to share it with others. So, if somebody is interested in hearing about the opportunity, I send them information, I get them back on the phone, they say, you know what, Scott, I'm ready. What's the next step? The next step is not starting the business. And they're like, whoa, what do you mean not? I thought we were connecting about a business opportunity. Yes, we are. But if you don't fall in love with what I fell in love with 4 years ago, which was my product experience, you're never going to want to do anything with this. Because if I recommended a restaurant for you to go to where I have never eaten before, what are the chances that you're actually going to go there? Slim to none. So how would you be able to share a product experience without getting a product experience? So then it starts to make sense. So then I say to the person, listen, with what I can provide for you, if I was able to get you the slightest bit of change, the slightest bit of an aha moment in helping you with your own personal health goals, in healthy aging, weight loss, energy, and performance, where you achieved that goal and you would feel more comfortable sharing that with other people. In what aspect of your own personal health could I assist you right now to create that genuine story and share it with others? Then they basically tell me where they want to begin their journey. And I just treat them just like any other person. But here's the thing. I'm leading with the products, I'm leading with the opportunity, closing on the products. They start the products, but in the back of their mind, they're waiting for their aha moment. They're waiting because they know what they're coming into. Perfect example. A person that stepped into my business, this amazing woman named Maureen Politi. If you're on here, Maureen, hi, love you. And if she's watching the replay, hi, love you. So Maureen and I connected on LinkedIn on April 1st. April 3rd, she enrolled for the business, but I said products first. 2 days later, she reaches out to me and says, Scott, I do not know what is in this stuff, but I feel amazing and I need to start helping others. So within 45 days, she hit a rank in my opportunity that's called Crystal Manager. She's also personally sponsored 28 people, and she's coming to my company's largest global event in 3.5 weeks in Las Vegas. Now, I'm also averaging anywhere between 15 to 20 conversations every single week. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but every one of those conversations is qualified, it's genuine, and it's an opportunity. Last week, I closed 4 people into my opportunity off of LinkedIn. But here's the great thing. The one thing you're gonna get that you're not gonna get on Facebook. So Facebook, when you connect with someone about an opportunity and you get to the close, what do you hear? Well, money, well, spouse, well, busy. They give you those objections. Now, if you're reversing that and you're now connecting with people for a business opportunity, they're business minded. They're not asking how much, they're saying, which program should I start with? And as far as spouse, this is their business. This is an opportunity. And as far as being busy, they don't want to be busy. They want to be productive. So they want an opportunity that's going to allow them to be more productive and less busy. So if all this makes sense, thumbs, hearts, smiley faces, just so I know you guys are with me on this. Because this is important to realize that you need to build another network. I've also gone from 600 connections to 14,600 connections in a year and a half. 6,000 connections to 14,600 connections in a year and a half. So guys, in the description of this, I left my website where you can get a free ebook that goes over 5 simple strategies on what you can start doing on LinkedIn right now. Also, if you inbox me, I give away free 15-minute coaching sessions to tell you a little bit more about what I do and how I do it. Everyone deserves this opportunity if you really want to build a great business for yourself. You have to change something in your business if you want to change something about your business. If you're not happy with the income that is not coming in, if you're unhappy with the amount of conversations that you're having, change one small thing, it leads to huge results. For those that were on here, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the hearts and all the wonderful things. I love you guys so much for the support. For those that are watching the replay, thank you again so much for tuning in. Love you all so much. Again, in the description, www.traineroflinkedin.com to get my free ebook on some 5 strategies that you can apply. And you can always reach out to me, inbox me for a free 15-minute coaching session on a little bit more about what I do. Love you all. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.